Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to this very sad episode 7 of my Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. Now I know you might be asking, why is this a sad episode? Or where did all your armor go, Jujubee? Well, to be honest you guys, I melted in a lake of lava. Yes, I lost everything that I had in my inventory. I lost all of our iron armor. I lost all of our iron tools. I lost about 2 stacks of bread that we had. And I lost our only buckets. Now we're at a huge setback in our Let's Play series. So for this episode today, we're going to be crafting a small cemetery on the hill just behind our jube tree. But in the last episode, we did some landscaping on the mineshaft factory over here, and I worked a little bit off camera on the downstairs, and I'm gonna come and show you guys what I did. It's nothing special, just a very basic mine shaft with our what is it called, like a little storage unit underneath. Now I've set this all up for a minecart that will eventually be here, and this will be our departure rail, and it will send us all the way down and around to where our strip mines start, where I already started stripping to get some materials that I lost anyway in the lake of lava. And this comes up on the other side, which is symmetrical to that. I was experimenting with some glass, trying to see whether I wanted to enclose this, but I haven't quite decided here. But here I added a lot of oak and oak planks to try and incorporate our jube tree, and I have cobblestone steps and just a very basic stair unit here. This is what will be our box room right now. We only have about 8 chests with nothing in them except for some cobblestone and some dirt. We're gonna eventually have chests all on this wall, all on this wall, and these walls to hold a lot of the material that we get here. Over here I have a little temporary like crafting and smelting area in case we're down here in the mines and we need to smelt some iron or whatever else we get in the mines. Up here is for like coal and wooden objects to burn. Over here I added a little glass doorway because I feel like it opens it up a lot more, because it was very confined when this was wood and I didn't like the way it felt, because strip mines can tend to be very small and cramped, as you guys can see. It's just, they're very thin, and I don't like things to not have a lot of space. I like things to be very open. This hole here is for where the track will go. The track will come down from the top here, and then it'll spiral down like ovals. It'll spiral down all the different shafts, and then on this side it'll have one that spirals all the way up the shafts. So this will be where we arrive on the cart on this side, and the other side will be where we depart. So that's basically all I did off camera for the mine shaft. I've been doing a lot of work on off camera in our world in general, and I'm going to show you guys. I've been working on the tree a little bit. As you can see, I started working on adding the trees and the leaves to the tops. I'm not going to really film this process because it's very boring, honestly, and it's a lot of me just finding where I need to place some leaves and running back down here and looking, and then running back up and looking. It's nothing really too interesting. I still have a lot of work to do on this side. I've only been really doing this side. But it's starting to come together really nice. I can show you guys what it looks like on the inside. I also cleared this area. I got rid of all the trees. I got rid of all the wheat, which I started to put over here, guys. I'm going to show you. This is my temporary bridges to get to the different islands, because swimming takes forever. Now over here I have another project that we'll be starting in a later episode. We're going to be building a barn here, and we're going to be building a massive wheat farm over here, and then back up here there'll be a second level to the barn. To climb up here, this will flatten, and this will be for pumpkins and melons up on this side. But we need to go find pumpkins and melons before we do all that. So yeah, you can see this is, oh my god, this needs a lot of work. It's really misshaped, but it is not as big as I wanted. There's still some sides that are pretty flat, like this needs to come out more, in my opinion, but I'm working on that off camera. I might do a little bit of it on camera to show you what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm just kind of putting dirt blocks and some saplings, and then they grow into the trees, and then I go in and fill it in. It's a pretty basic crafting process, but it's very time consuming because I ran out of bone meal, so I'm not gonna film any of that. Maybe a little bit when I get near the end, when we start adding in the windows and decorating the inside. But today we're going to be coming over here on this hill, and this is where we're going to be building our cemetery. I already have it cleared off, and I already have a little crafting section here with the supplies we're going to be using today. So let me put these back in here, and some wood. Did you guys hear a skeleton? Thought I heard a skeleton. Alright, so I'm just going to be building a very simple cemetery here, but I'm not sure whether I want it to be very symmetrical, as in like a walk path in the middle with even cemetery tombstones on the side. I kind of wanted to make it a little bit different and more nature based, like our world is kind of trying to be. I wanted to add some trees, and I was going to add a pond, but I lost our bucket, so we can't really add water. So what we're going to do first is, I think what we're going to do, I also got some sandstone. I thought we might be able to use that. I'll pull down some of these tools. Yeah, and we're going to try and get a layout here. Now we're going to have a stairway that comes up, but this is kind of steep. I don't know if I want to just do, I think we might just have to find where we want to put our entrance first. So I want a 3 by entrance. So 1, 2, 3. Do we want to put it there? Yeah, I'll put it here, and I'll kind of make a little curved walk path up. It won't be too curved, but that'll be good. So this will be where the entrance will be, and then we'll just kind of have this follow the natural curve of the cliff. Okay guys, we're back. I started to lay down some fencing here, as you can see, and it looks terrible. Like really bad. I don't like this at all. So we're gonna have to find a different idea. I think what we're gonna have to do is come in with some cobblestone and make it to where there's always a block adjacent to it, because we're not gonna be able to do these angles like I want if we're using any sort of fencing. So I'm just gonna come around here and add a block at all the angles. I don't know. Just makes it look very closed in, no? I don't want it to be so blocked in. I like to be able to see like the area around us, like windows and stuff, and I feel like this will make it very blocked in. Tell you what, maybe if we just use the cobblestone wall and give it a different shape with a lot of less angles, maybe that will make it look better. Okay, so yeah, I like this better with the cobblestone walls. I added solid blocks on all the corners of wherever it changed because I didn't like the way it did the double beams, but I think this looks really nice. Gives it a very much cleaner look to it, and still keeps it very open to where we can still see all this. So now what I'm gonna do is alright guys, I got us a shovel and it's morning. We're running back. I just wanted to give you guys a view of what it looks like if we're coming up to it, and it looks very nice. I like it. It's a very simple what is it called, graveyard idea. So let's get this going. I want the path to kind of start like back here. Well, there's sand here. I really wanted to use gravel, but I don't know if we have enough. I don't even know where the gravel is. in our chests. Alright guys, I found 40 gravel. It was in our chest in the bottom of the jube tree, so it wasn't that far. But so I want to use the gravel because I like the way gravel looks when you do it in very messy paths, very uneven paths. So we're just gonna go through here. We'll just do like this, and we'll just change it to gravel, like that, and then we'll just continue it all the way up. Trying to keep angled, kind of how we naturally run up here, because we do naturally run at like this angle. Oh, I can't even run. Gotta eat all this bread. Like we naturally run like that, so that's how I want to do that. So we're just gonna dig all this out up here. I'll do it real quick, and I'll bring you guys back when I have all the dirt dug out and most of the gravel put in. We'll start putting in the steps and slabs. So I don't want to keep you guys for all this boring stuff, so I'll bring you guys right back. Alright guys, so I finished the stairs. It kind of took a mind of its own and turned into this messiness. I tried to convert it from sand to gravel to stone to cobblestone, since most of this up here is cobblestone, but I kind of don't know if I like it. It looks very messy at the moment. I might come back and change it, but as you can see, I just kind of worked my way up, and I started with slabs and whole blocks to give it a gradual up. I added some stairs in here because I started to run low on stone, but then right here it goes steps, because it got a lot less steeper than I was hoping for, and I had to cut this back a lot, but I don't mind that because now it lines up with this instead of having those angles. That worked out fine. I'm just not sure if I'm liking how wide this got. I might come back off camera and work this out on my own, but for now this is okay, just for getting up and down. Yeah, it's okay. Let's come over here, we'll plant some trees to maybe help hide it a little bit. I got some, birch, some oak. Alright, so those will grow on their own. So now we're going to come in here and start working on the actual cemetery. Well, I need to redo this arch, but I'll do that off camera since I broke it down. But also I found that skeleton, guys. He was chilling over here underneath some blocks. And I walked over there or over here to build, and he kind of came out and attacked me, but I killed him. So I was hearing a skeleton, guys. I wasn't crazy. But let's move this all out of the way for now, and we're gonna work on the path. I kind of wanted to do a little loop. I don't want it to be straight. I realize that now. After I did this, I want it to be very natural. So I want it to come up like with the path, and then I want it to loop, not loop as much as a loop can in a Minecraft. I kind of just want it to gradually come around in a turn. We'll have some graves over here, some graves over here and here, and then we'll have a little sanctuary here with a tree and a little pond, a little something tranquil, you know, for the cemetery, because you want to come here to honor the dead. So we're gonna start that. I'm just gonna kind of, how I do it is I just kind of go in the ground here and just kind of wing it almost. So now let's put the sandstone in. I like sandstone. It's a very neutral color, very beige. It's not as what is it? The sand has a lot of like little dots and stuff in it. This is a very smooth texture, so I like that. So I'm just gonna add this in. Yeah, I like it. Yep, there. Oh my goodness, no, messing up. Alright, so we'll add this, and this gives a very, oh, I like this. This looks very nice. And over here we're going to have the trees. Hopefully we get a big, where did my trees go? Hopefully we'll get a big tree, because that would be perfect. but we're probably just gonna get like a small, simple one. So we'll come over here, and I'll put this here. Yeah, and we'll put a birch here. There's a tree where? Down there, so we can put one over here. I'll put it over here. We'll put an oak. No, we should put a birch. Yeah. And then we'll come over here and put an oak here. So it's nice and even. Okay. So I'm gonna clear out this area and fill it in with dirt so that it can turn into grass. So now let's figure out where we want our little pond to be. That should be good. Yeah. And then we could put some lilies in there if we ever find any. I think there's actually a swamp biome like right over there from where we spawned, if I'm correct. We're gonna go have to check that out and see what we can find. So now we don't have any gravel because we used it all, right? We have 3 gravel. I'll put sand there now as a placeholder, and I'll take the gravel and we'll put gravel by the most current depth that we're gonna put. So this will be our tombstone for our lava death, and then we'll just put sand here for placeholders until we get enough gravel to put if we actually do die. So then now what we're gonna do is finish this up. We're gonna do the tombstones, and we're gonna put the tombstone what is it? What was I saying? We're gonna finish putting this sand in here. We're gonna put the tombs not tombs, what are they called? Tombstones. We'll put the actual tombstones, yeah. Because I have a very simple idea of how I want to do the tombstones. It's looking good, looking good. What else did I want to do? We don't have a bucket anymore, so we can't put water in here. Oh, plants. Yes. I wanted to put plants, so we'll get rid of all this junk. Alright. We'll take down the flowers. Some of that. Got some more here. Is that all I brought? We do have some bone meal. Maybe we can go ahead and waste it. Oh, the sun's going down. Let's try and finish this before tonight. Alright. So we'll go and put some flowers around. Oh my goodness, it's raining. This is the first time it's actually rained in this world. So we're just gonna put some flowers around. Beautiful. Put some big flowers I brought. Put next to the tombs. One here, one here. Let's put it around our little tranquil. And we'll put one. No, we'll put the red one back there. So put this up here with this. Okay. Adorbs. So I'm gonna bone meal some grass. We don't have a lot. So we'll just, bam, done. Just to give it something. The rain. The rain definitely adds to the funeral. Alright. So let's get our sign and let's put in our death. Okay. Alright. So we'll put R-I... Nope. Nope. R-I-P. Jujubee. She perished, and that's how you spell it, in a lake of lava. Ah, so sad. I think that's how you spell perished, right? I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I spelled it wrong. I think it's with an A. Oh God. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this episode here. We managed to build our little cemetery to start remembering our deaths. We got our first one where I died in a lake of lava over there hunting for skeletons. Off camera, I'm gonna fix this ugly pathway that I did, and I'm gonna finish the arch. Hopefully the trees will grow with this rain so then we can see what they look like. Hopefully this is a big one. I really would like a big tree. Not that big, but not as big as the Jube Jube tree, but one of those bigger ones. And then after that it'll be all nice and pretty. We're going to need to get a bucket though so we can put this in here. We're going to need some lily pads. Maybe we'll go on an adventure to find some lily pads in the next episode. Alright guys, so with the rain pouring on us, we are going to wrap up today's episode. We finished a mighty work in our cemetery, guys. We got basically everything done that we needed to get done. I'm going to finish this arch off camera and fix this janky stairs because they are awful. Hopefully the trees will grow by the next episode and we can come take a look. And we're going to need to get some water and lily pads. In the next episode, we are going to be going on the hunt for clay because we are going to need a whole bunch of clay to dye for our next project that we'll be starting in the next 2 episodes. But that will be for a later date. As always, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Leave a like if you think this video deserves one. Leave a comment if you have anything to say about our current build, our future build, or our past builds, or anything else you guys just want to say. If you want to give me a shout out, give me a shout out, guys, in the comment section below. But as always, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.